Hey guys, it's Ernest. A whopping 8,343 games have been released for the PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Switch this 2018. Out of that, 622 received their play scores, and today we give you the overall top 10 games of 2018 arranged by play score. The play score is an average of gamer and critic ratings. Starting off our list is NieR Automata, Become as Gods Edition. Yoko Taro's inventive spin-off to the Drakengard series has finally reached the Xbox One this year. An absolute unit of a game, NieR is great for players looking for good story, intense hack-and-slash action, and a wide selection of appealing characters. In the Become as Gods Edition, the story remains the same, but the DLCs are bundled up together on the same disc. As usual, players assume the role of the Yorha units and other robots as they investigate the now desolate Earth to quell an alien invasion while searching for humanity. With multiple endings, dystopian themes, transhumanism, and the open-world environment, there's just so many good things that make NieR Automata a one-of-a-kind action JRPG experience. It has a play score of 9.04 on the Xbox One. In the 9th place is Monster Hunter World. Released on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC, this action RPG revolves around taming and fighting gargantuan creatures. Other than the obvious visual makeover, MH World isn't much of a deviation from Capcom's long-established formula. And that's not a bad thing. Instead, it homes in on the addictive thrills of their signature combat and refines the little details of the overall hunting experience. Though aimed towards casting a broad net of players, it synthesizes well with the game's revamped multiplayer. MH World is clearly made for the console. The PC port suffered from netcode issues and graphical bugs on launch. Fixes have slowly rolled out and latest reviews point to improved experience. Still, if you have the choice, pick the console version. It has a play score of 9.13 on the PS4, 8.36 on the Xbox One, and 7.50 on the PC. In number 8 is Celeste. From the creators of Skytorn and Towerfall Ascension, developers Matt Thorson and Noel Berry's expertise are on full exhibit with level designs that mix up basic jump, dash, and climb in ways that open players up to broad platforming possibilities. Celeste tells the story of Madeline's uphill battle towards the top of Celeste Mountain. Frustration with a charming purpose, the game's narrative, expressed as veritably human struggles in a dreamlike atmosphere, is one that resonates with today's crop, teaching lessons on mental health and the upward struggle of overcoming it. Celeste received consistent high play scores on all platforms it's released on: 9.15 on the PC, 8.93 on the PlayStation 4, 8.75 on the Xbox One, and 8.57 on the Nintendo Switch. Landing into the number 7 spot is Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. Larian Studios improves on their already exceptional title with a new Definitive Edition. Described as one of the richest role-playing games on the market, the sequel was praised for its breadth of customizations, interactive environments, and fully fleshed-out storylines. It brought the creativity of pen and paper adventuring into the digital form, creating a complete role-playing experience no matter how many times you play. With the Definitive Edition, the developers added a fresh perspective on both multiplayer and single-player. Originally optimized for the PC, the controls for this port isn't perfect, but the adjustment is worth the experience of a polished isometric RPG on the console. It has a play score of 9.16 on the PS4 and 8.94 on the Xbox One. Standing tall at number 6 is Shadow of the Colossus. Team Ico's classic action-adventure has been refined exclusively for the PlayStation 4. Bringing together SIE Japan Studios and Bluepoint Games, they recreate the beauty and heart of the original for a new generation. Its visual enhancements are the most striking, with improved textures and smooth frames that turn the desolate world and its towering colossi into an exhilarating treat. As a remaster, Shadow of the Colossus offers the same game with a slapped-on makeover. Other than the fact that it doesn't have new content, it also means that it keeps the not-so-challenging climb and attack gameplay. Nonetheless, bringing a beloved adventure filled with romance and hope to the latest generation is still a fantastic experience. It has a play score of 9.17 on the PS4. What about you guys? What's your favorite game of 2018? Tell us all about it in the comments section. You can also get these games by using the links in our description box. And if you want more of What to Play, check out our gameplay channel, What to Play Live, where we play the latest and greatest games by clicking the icon at the top right corner. Swinging in at number 5 is Marvel's Spider-Man. In this PlayStation 4 exclusive from Insomniac, Marvel's web-slinging superhero takes center stage. Inspired by Rocksteady's superhero formula, Spider-Man takes you to a bustling open-world city of New York, dominated by high crime rates, supervillains, and collectibles. Since your Spider-Man web-slinging is so much fun this time around, it's easily the best thing about it. Its huge and detailed open world makes every web-slinging worthwhile, especially as you take down the big baddies from Peter Parker's Rogues Gallery. Though it doesn't bring anything new to the superhero genre table, its execution of open-world tropes in Spider-Man's New York is a joy to experience, and it has a play score of 9.18 on the PS4. Finishing at the number 4 spot is Forza Horizon 4. One of Microsoft's premier exclusives, this 4th installment culminates all the series' technological feats and sponsorships. It's a crowning achievement of the racing genre with its stunning open-world design, shared world experience, and its massive collection of over 400 licensed cars. Roam around the United Kingdom such as Edinburgh, Lake District, Cotswolds, and so much more. Its dynamic weather lets players witness the changing of the seasons while drifting through the horizon. With its innovative features, it caught the attention of both critics and gamers, gaining universal acclaim, bagging numerous awards, and earning a worthy spot on our list with a play score of 9.24 on the Xbox One, and with a provisional play score of 8.63 on the PC. And at the number 3 spot is Return of the Obra Dinn. Released exclusively on the PC, Lucas Pope's mystery game takes players into the year 1802, where the merchant ship of Obra Dinn sets out from London to embark on a perilous trading quest. A true indie game experience, players assume the role of an investigator, solving puzzles, finding clues, and putting together the pieces to find out what really happened. Critics and fans adored the game's detective elements, calling it a satisfying experience that makes you look like a genius. However, its art style may not be for everyone. Aside from that, the music and the atmosphere is breathtaking. The moment players enter into the story, the journey begins and the story keeps pulling you back again and again until you solve the mystery. It's worth every penny and it receives a play score of 9.25 on the PC. Bonding at second place is God of War. The next brave adventure of Kratos is taking him on a quest of humanity and responsibilities. Sony Santa Monica's latest iteration of the legendary demigod who ended the Greek pantheon gets a complete 180 character development with his boy in a father and son duo. A soft reboot of the franchise, Kratos no longer serves the Greek gods. The Norse realm awaits his presence. It was universally praised for its attention to detail, stunning worlds, and the accurate portrayal of the Norse gods. But the game's best-selling feature is its story and combat. Kratos is no longer the warmongering freak everyone knows. To be a good example for his boy, he needs to be better. Aside from that, its new camera perspective seamlessly puts players in a completely epic hack-and-slash experience. Each swing of Kratos' axe is as satisfying as its predecessor's Blades of Chaos. Its short game time, however, leaves players wanting for more. Did we mention that there are no loading times? A technical achievement in gaming, we can't wait for the sequel. It receives a play score of 9.49. And the best game of 2018 is Red Dead Redemption 2. 8 years after the original game, Rockstar follows up their Western open world series with what might be the go-to Wild West title for years to come. Released in October 2018 on the PS4 and Xbox One, it gained critical success on both platforms, most especially on the PS4, beating God of War out of first place. With Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar's reputation for open-world brilliance is carried over in this western frontier that boasts stunning detail in terms of visuals as well as historical accuracy. Assuming the role of Arthur Morgan, assert your law against the growing government forces. Despite its vastness, it doesn't hold out in its story, wildlife, and quests. Whether it's horseback riding or Wild West duels, each of the series' strengths has been refined for this breathtaking latest installment. It has a play score of 9.52 on the PlayStation 4 and 8.98 on the Xbox One. And those were 2018's top 10 games. If you love this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to become a certified What To Player. That's about it. See you next time.